Tuesday the 5th of March, I think. Well, I'm on holiday this week because I'm older in 2 days. And so today, I was doing like a whole host of different things. I've been tie-dyeing, I went to the gym, I had a bath, all that kind of, you know, boring crap. Even cleared out a cupboard. Well, took a picture and was going to sort of post it to Instagram. Open Instagram up and the feed wouldn't load. So I was like, okay, that's a bit strange. So I then looked on Shipbook because I haven't been on Shipbook much. I haven't posted anything on there for about a month. And I couldn't remember if I'd posted this picture that I was looking for on there or not. So I opened Shipbook up and was logged out. I was like, okay, that's a bit strange. So tried it on the iPad and same. I was like, funny because I had a strange friends request the other day of someone hacked me. So I tried to retrieve a password. It come up with some error message, and then quickly realised that there must be an outage of some kind. Anyway, so went on Google, whacked in, is Facebook out, Instagram, etc. Turns out it is. So I looked at the feed of chat. The panic. It was the panic. It was like, oh good God, people are going to have to talk to one another. It was almost like the fear of actual real conversation, of real interaction with human-to-human contact. It's like people were having mental breakdowns. And I shouldn't laugh because, you know, it's part of people's life, I suppose, how they were brought up. You know, it's part of... When I was a kid, we didn't have phones. We went outside and played. It wasn't all tech. But if you've been born since all the tech's been out... that was interesting. Don't know what that was about. It's convenient that the Trump thing's going on at the same time. It could just be literally traffic. Could be someone was hacking something. Could be some kind of literally an algorithm that's gone wrong. A line of code. Could be anything. I'm sure we'll find out. Anyway, but the panic. The panic. It was the panic. That was the bit that I found really quite disturbing in some sense. It was like, wow. A lot of panic. For the internet not working. Well, actually, the internet wasn't not working. It was a social media platform. YouTube was working. It had a moment, but God, you know, at first I was like, the first thing I looked at after I realised I hadn't been hacked was, is there a solar activity? Because there had been recently, and there wasn't. So I was like, okay, it must be an outage. I had a look, and it made sense, especially when I realised the internet was working, like Google was working. I knew it wasn't related to any kind of ionosphere thing per se. Still could be, I suppose, in some sense, but I'm quite sure it's something to do with servers, traffic, or hacking. So yeah, but that was quite an insightful moment of how people react if that kid, Christ, you know, like how bloody power. What they called? What are they called? Power centres. No, they're not called power centres, are they? What are they called? Nuclear power centres. They are power centres. Nuclear stations, power stations. Our power stations are all on the internet. You know, I feel sorry for people with smart meters. Glad I haven't got one of those. Almost feel like a, you know, analogue, you know, dial-up phone. I've still got a phone line. How many people have got out there have actually still got a phone line? And guess what? My phone line is connected to a telegraph pole. Yeah, I know. Wow, that's fucking old tech. I can almost like go down the phone line, and I've got an old phone that you don't need power for. Don't need power. It will dial without power. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that was just insightful. So yeah, peace, love and light.